Conrad is out. As we suspected from last week, Nolan Groh is out for this. Both players are out for the season. And then also Ackley and Anderson from the offensive line and defensive line for South is out, and that's going to be very impactful.
And that's really big because for South, the one thing that they had going for them was that right side of the line. They could really control things with the line and let Oregon do his running and give some time for Keesaw to do a little passing. So other guys are going to step up. It's a north-south game. You never know what happens. But I'm going to flip the script tonight. Marty, you played in these games a few decades ago. What does it feel to have a north-south game? What does it feel like? No matter if you have injuries or not, what does it feel like?
Well, it's always a big game. You want to beat your crosstown rivals for sure. The thing about, I don't know how it is now, but back when I played, a lot of the kids on South were friends of mine. They remain lifetime friends. So we didn't play it with a meanness of spirit, but of course you always played hard and wanted to win.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, that's what it is. It's a big thing, and it still is a north-south rivalry, so I always look forward to these games. Something's like South, 3 weeks ago we were here, Marty, they got a big win. Since then they haven't scored a point, so everything was so high a couple weeks ago, and now everything's so low. You can just hope for the best for the South kids tonight, and they're going to play hard.
North comes in 4-1. South is 1-4. Last two games for North, a couple of wins. Last two games for South, a couple of losses. So South not in a good spot. North is in a good spot.
Yeah, North is trying to get to the playoffs. They've already played Notre Dame, who is the cream of Division III football and the cream of the crop. But I'll tell you, it's North's looking for playoffs and maybe finishing second in the league.
Yeah, we're going to step out, listen to the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have tonight's kickoff.
By the South Pep Band. Thank you.
In an election year, the stakes are higher than ever. So we all need to take extra care with the information we believe and share online. It feels good to have our views echoed back to us, but it's important to challenge our biases and break out of our bubbles. Be sure you're getting some hard news in your media diet, and double-check what you see on social media with a variety of credible news sources. Be informed, not misled.
Jason, let's go see your room.
No, that's not right. How is it? Is it good?
Back at South High School. We're back at Taylor Field, back at Lutheran High School, we're back at Evans Field, and we're back at North High School.
Local sports production is back on WSCS. Watch the action of Sheboygan student athletes on Spectrum Cable Channel 990, online at WSCSSheboygan.com, or streaming on Roku and Apple TV. Sheboygan's community station, WSCS, is focused on Sheboygan.
Don't go too far from your TV sets when we come back.
South side and north side are going to bat for Ryan. Let's hear it for Ryan Stafford.
Back here at South High School, where Sheboygan South is going to be kicking off to North.
Other way around, Marty.
I take that back. North in the white is kicking off to Sheboygan South. Deep men for South are Geo Oregon and Trenton Justice.
I don't think this will be the last time you hear Geo Oregon tonight.
Isn't that the truth? Ball is kicked out of bounds for a penalty. And our first flag of the night, Chris.
35.
Ball is going to be spotted at the 30-yard line. Geo Oregon is number 12. He's out there. He comes into tonight's game. With 46 carries. Pardon me.
108 carries.
108 carries for 652 yards.
Yeah, that ranks number 37 in state. And North's going to have 9 guys in the box to start.
Keesaw with the handoff inside. Not much room to run for Oregon on that play.
And South lined up everybody tight, which, you know, you got to spread them out because that's just going to have 11 guys up there. Very difficult.
Keesaw has completed 19 of 46 passes, only 41%. Amazingly, maybe not amazingly, Oregon is 7 for 8, but those are kind of trick plays.
Yeah, and there's North with 9 guys in the box and not a lot of running room for Oregon.
Pushes the pile, gets him out to the 40.
Big hit for South. Nolan Grove got hurt a week ago. Unfortunate. Out for the season with a serious leg injury. He was their 6'6" target. South,
another couple other kids we didn't mention in the open. Lu Zhang is out with an ACL. Yeah. And Henry White, number 1, is out with concussion protocol issues. Yeah, and then they also mentioned, when I came up here, Nicholas Hildebrand, number 86, is also on the injured list. Those are all South kids. Keesaw fakes the handoff, and he gets nailed at about the 46.
And just like that, minute and a half in, South's going to have to punt. Doing a very explosive North running game.
Yeah, the kid you want to watch from North is number 21, Vince Nineis.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like number 12, Max Olson, is the other return man. Oregon's punt is away. And they're going to let it bounce. Takes a good roll for South. Never did go out of bounds. Gets all the way down to the 28-yard line.
A good 40-yard punt.
Oregon's done a good job with that throughout the season. He's averaging 38 yards per punt. North runs that triple option, Chris, and got to be careful with the fakes.
And I believe it's going to be my neighbor, Blake Burr, lives 3 doors down from me, at quarterback number 8.
I think it's number 12.
Oh, it is 12. It's going to be Conrad or
Max Olson.
Olson, excuse me.
Inside hand. Oh, a flip. That's looked like 9 ice. It was.
Yeah, Max Olson, a senior at quarterback, excuse me. And there's Nineheist with that great speed. He's got an older brother that plays college football as well.
At UW Lacrosse. First down at the 46. Nice in motion, inside handoff to Hernandez. He spins off a tackle and gets it out to the 50-yard line.
Hernandez comes in with 442. He's 2 of the 3 guys that are over 400. And once again, unfortunately for South, we got a guy down. That third running back, or guy with 400 yards, he's no longer playing.
Tyler Conrad was the starting quarterback for Sheboygan North, and what happened last week is he was diving for a touchdown, and he landed on his shoulder and broke it, and that's why he's out. Trevor Cagle was telling me the story. What they did is he dove for the touchdown, then they marked him short by a yard, and Trevor says, and it was a touchdown too. But there you see Nolan grow. Nolan, give the camera a wave.
Yeah, he was a weapon.
I think the gentleman behind the wheelchair was Lu Zhang, number 20. Yep.
And he was supposed to have a big year this year as well.
Yeah, he's a good player, and all the kids that, well, not everyone, but most of the kids we mentioned are all starters. And a lot of them go both ways.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to absorb those kinds of losses.
And unfortunately, there's another month in the season.
That's right. You're right. Coming off the field for South is Charlie White, a good defensive player too. We've seen him make quite a few tackles over this being our 3rd game. Next week we're at Sheboygan North for their homecoming. And on Saturday we're at Lakeland when they host Benedictine in their homecoming also. 2nd and 5. Showing the blitz. Handoff. On the reverse. Nice. Breaking through. Spins away and gets down to about the 25-yard line. Give him a 25-yard gain.
What an effort.
Coming into tonight's game, Chris, he was averaging just over 20 yards per carry. 20.4, and so far tonight in his 2 carries, 41 yards.
Nice weapon to have. Something North hasn't had for a long time.
Olson still at the controls. Inside hand, no, fakes it to Hernandez, out to Nice, and he gets bumped out of bounds inside the 20, near the 15.
Ball is placed at 17. 17.
First and 10. Ball spotted right on the 17-yard line. There you see the fake inside and then the pitch out to 9 Ice. And that's what we were talking about. This triple option offense makes it very tough on the defense. 9 Ice fakes the motion and causes South to jump offside.
Oh, I don't know, Marty.
Offside.
Oh, yeah. I just questioned it, Marty, because 2 South guys jumped, so then you wonder if they were drawn off.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. With the 5-yard penalty, Chris, it's going to be 1st and 5 from the 12. Alex Hernandez, number 6, is right behind the quarterback. Fake handoff, 9 Ice trying to avoid tacklers, but got dragged down that time by, I believe that was Caden Thone.
Look at the replay here. I was going to say, is there a horse collar there?
No gain for Hernandez. Gonna make it
Watch
second
him
and
drag
5.
the back of his shirt
Yeah,
down.
that's very
Good
close.
replay.
You're right. Fake handoff. Olsen keeps it, bounces it to the outside, and he's in for the touchdown. Untouched. Too easy, Chris.
You know, with all those fakes, you freeze the linebackers, and you know, they're not quite sure. Everybody's got to have an assignment, and obviously somebody forgot to take the quarterback.
Olsen doing the holding.
Well,
And the extra point is up and good.
Conrad was the kicker too, Marty.
Yeah, I didn't catch the number of that kid. Kicked the extra point. Quick drive for South, Chris. For North. They march it right down the field.
Yeah. Just the one stop there. Other than that,
That would have been a 72-yard drive. Mikhail Funches was the extra point kicker, Chris. He's number 34. That compliments of Jeff Ristow, our field announcer.
and his brother Phil on the clock again.
Yeah. Can't get rid of those Ristows. I think South would stop functioning if they didn't have a Ristow in the house. Ball bounces away from Oregon. He's going to take it into the end zone to get control, and that is an automatic touchback in high school football. And that was a good thing. South has their first possession of the night. Second possession, pardon me. Not able to do much on that first possession. Late to the party is Carter Culp. Oh boy.
No room.
Yeah, no room at all. Oregon looks like he's hurt. He got bent back. There you go. See that? Look at his legs. And finally dragged down. No gain.
Oregon coming in, going out, coming in, going out, coming in.
He was just getting the play. Also, John Orellana Number 5 is in the backfield.
He's been out with some injuries. Good to have him back.
5 and take up the middle, to the right side.
Oh, he slips through, gets it out to the 25-yard line.
There was a good run. Here you see the replay.
Good block over there.
Got him to the 25.
Oregon checking with the sidelines, getting the plays. Keesaw not in there this time. Oregon trying to bounce it out, puts his head down and runs through a tackle before he's finally wrestled down. And we get a holding call. Burr made the tackle along with Olson, but flags on the field.
Big problem for South a week ago as well. Every time that South gets something going, they seem to get a penalty. They had a kickoff return a week ago by Justice that got called, and those are just hurtful penalties.
Yeah, and South does not have the type of offense, it's going to generate big plays to make up for those yardage lost. Right now it looks like it's going to be 3rd down and about 14 to go.
Good crowd tonight, Marty.
Yeah, they're loud.
Both sides are pretty full, which is nice to see.
Oh, snap is mishandled and gathered in, but Keesaw, as he gained control, lost about another 7 or 8 yards. And Oregon out is going to do the punting.
North is going to get it in really good field position here, Marty.
Oh, not much of a kick there, boy, oh boy. Just got barely past the original line of scrimmage. Oh, that hurts.
North going to start with the ball on the 23.
I think Blake Burr is the quarterback this time, Chris. Yep, he's out there. And behind him, as was the first possession, Hernandez. Inside handoff. He battles forward, but gang tackling. Great job by South to stop him. Getting off the bottom of the pile. Sticking his head right in there was Alex Mendez.
Alex Hernandez.
He did the carrying.
Yep. Oh, you're talking about the defense. Okay.
Tackler, yeah.
Yeah.
Fake handoff. Burr keeps it. Now he flips it over to Olson, who gets it down to about the 1 yard line. What a play.
That was well run. Perfect pitch. And just the strength of Olson there.
Hernandez is the deep back. Wings are 9 ice. Inside handoff to Hernandez. And he's in. Touchdown. Chris, you mentioned in the opening South needed to get a good start, and that's not the case so far.
Well, they had a little something going, and then they had a penalty. Bad snap. Poor
That bad
punt.
snap really killed him.
Poor punt.
Funches' kick is good, and with 2:43 left in the first quarter, it's North 14, South nothing.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
Back at South High School, where the Raiders are getting ready to kick. Quick start for them. What did I tell you? 95 yards rushing first quarter so far for North. That kick goes over the head of the return man, Justice, and into the end zone. South will get it at the 20.
Well, let's see if South can get something going here. Showed some signs there until the couple negative plays.
Oregon out there, and he's being joined in the backfield by Orellana. Oregon keeps it, tries to cut back, but he's met by a lot of Raiders, one of them being Alex Cruz.
Well, it looked like a little option, Marty, and then he must have seen a gap, but that gap closed. Watch the option action, but then he thought he could sneak in there, but you're right, the Raiders were right there.
So Geo Oregon has 4 carries for 4 yards, Chris. North has really got a lot of guys in the box.
Here's a little better, you're spreading them out.
Looking for a room and not finding it.
46.
Was Orellana.
Yeah, but you're going to get another hold this time.
If I were North, I would decline it, take the play.
Guadalupe with the hold. Just tackled the defender.
Holding is declined.
They're down. Yeah, they declined. They marked them now at the 7.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 13.
Yes, it was.
In the backfield is Caden Thone. We had talked about him on defense. He's a wing on the right side. And we get a timeout by South. Big play here, Chris. Want to get something going. Keep North back.
In the league, Marty, Notre Dame and the Menasha, they're 3-0. Oshkosh North and Sheboygan North 2-1. West and South coming up next 1-2, and then East and Manitowoc have yet to win a game in league play.
How's Menasha?
Menasha and Notre Dame are tied.
3-0. Okay.
And West beat South already this year, so I guess you could say South is in 6th. I think they finish with Manitowoc the last game of the year.
I think you're right. And North finishes with Menasha. That'll be a big game.
And Oshkosh North. So two teams they would like to beat to finish 2nd.
Quick out to Justice, and he's not going to get much. He's knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, and we've seen that play before, Marty, a lot. I like that on 1st down, but when you need 3rd and a lot, you know, you need to throw down the ball down the field, and That's a tendency that South seems to play, is that, you know, a little throw out to the side, some type of bubble screen deal.
Only picks up 1 yard.
Yeah, I like that on an early down. I don't like it on 3rd and a mile. 3rd punt.
Good pressure by North. Oregon gets it out, and Max Olson moves it down just outside the 20. Good catch and return. There you see it. Olson, good catch. And nice return of about 15 yards. Ball spotted on the 22. So far in the ball game, North has not attempted a pass. And given the way they've been running the ball, I don't think you're going to see them passing anytime soon. What did you say, Chris? They weren't going to be passing?
I didn't say anything. I was just thinking of the fact that my son plays wide receiver and he never gets to catch a ball, but my son doesn't play on the team. But
I'm just saying, if that's the case, what you're talking about out there, who did they throw to? Nice. Doesn't he run the ball enough? 2nd down and 10.
Burr at quarterback.
Burr, I think he really didn't look to Nice to pitch it out. It didn't look like he kept it all the way. Probably should have pitched it. See that? He never really turns his head. Give Burr a 5-yard gain, makes it 3rd and 5. Is this 4-down territory?
Oh, yeah.
Pitch back to Nice, and I think he's going to be short of the 1st down. Good defense by South.
Yeah, and I think it's going to bring up, nope. 4th and, wow, 3. I thought it was a lot closer.
Yeah, me too.
9 seconds left in the quarter.
Probably let her, it's run out of bounds.
Yep. North a little slow getting the play in here. North's got to get the ball snapped.
Hernandez, the deep back. Fake handoff, gives it to Nice. He's going to go out of bounds, or was he in for the touchdown? Touchdown! Nice. From the 14-yard line, give him a 14-yard run for another score. He's got 2 tonight.
No, he's got 1.
That's what I said, 1.
But
Olson had 1 and Hernandez had 1.
Yeah, it's his 12th of the year, Marty, which ranks amongst the best in the state.
I didn't fit this in the opening, Chris, but South has allowed, coming into tonight, had allowed 10 rushing touchdowns and 10 passing touchdowns. Extra point is good. Still got 1.3 seconds left in the quarter. We had mentioned that we're going to be covering North against Green Bay East next week. And, that could, well, you won't be there. You're going to be, I don't know where, but that could be another blowout.
Yeah, but North's got...
By the way, you are going to be missed next week. I just want you to know.
North has got those 2 big ones on their calendar, as we mentioned, Menasha and Oshkosh North.
That's a game where I think North could have trouble running the ball like they do. Kick is away. Justice has it. They get a great shot. Tries to bounce it outside, but can't. Wrestled down by Evan Nickerson, and that's the end of the first quarter. After a short break, we'll be right back.
When you're behind the wheel, always watch for people walking and biking. It's Wisconsin law to give bikes at least 3 feet when passing. In Wisconsin, the laws are the same for bicyclists and motorists. So if you bike, ride with the traffic and obey stop signs and lights. People ride bicycles to go places, get exercise, reduce pollution, save money, and have fun. Watch for people riding bikes when you're driving. Share and be aware. We're all responsible.
Because of COVID-19, students are more than half a grade level behind in math skills, and your kid might be one of them. Start the conversation before it's too late. Because when parents are part of the equation, kids do better in math. For tools and resources to get your child on track with math, visit bepartoftheequation.org.
First and 10.
Back at South High School, first and 10 for the Redwings. Ball is spotted on the 13-yard line.
We're going to use some different grass on this one here.
Pass is deep and off the mark. Oregon on that throw.
Scott, the intended receiver.
We were looking at the stats during the break, and on the season, South is only averaging 3 yards per completion. Oregon's going to take the snap and take it off a right tackle. Picks up a few yards. Stop is made by Burr, I think it was.
Here you see it. Good job of the North players to contain and keep Oregon into the inside as opposed to running outside where he can use that good speed.
2 wide receivers off to the left and right. Oregon cuts it back, but good tackle made. Nothing doing. Making the stop that time for the Raiders was Ben Basler. There's been a couple of Baslers that have played football for North, and they're all pretty tough hitters.
And we have Oregon again down. A couple weeks ago when we were here against East, I think he was in and out about 3 times. Still ended up with over 200 yards.
Checking on his teammate was big number 54, Edgar Ruiz. Oregon goes 5'11", 200 pounds. He's a senior. Quite an athlete.
Well, I just remember the first time we saw him, Marty. He was throwing passes, catching balls out of the backfield, rushing, leading tackler, the kicker, the punter, and it all had number 12 next to it.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like
he's your punt, passing, kick performer.
There you go. Looks like a left ankle injury, and able to go off under his own power. Justice is going to do the punting.
Oh yeah, because he was the kicker. Excuse me, the punter as well.
Nice and Olsen are back for North. Good snap. Kick is away.
Nice punt.
Nice has it. Looking for an opening, and he's going to get tackled right in front of us. I got to mention one of the kids that was in on the pile, Chris. Number 25, Brown. Best number in sports. And North is going to have it in great field position. There you see that number 25. Oh, boy. 47-yard line, Chris. That's too close. Looking for another lineman. Olsen back at the controls. Hernandez right up the middle. Oh boy. Does he get the ball strip? No. He gets it down inside the 20-yard line.
Big burst. Good blocking by that line. Noel Blaha, one of my former students, number 17, pushing down there.
Ball is spotted on the 19-yard line.
I think they were following big Caleb Stahl, the senior, number 72, on that one.
First down at the 19-yard line. Pitch out to Nice. He avoids one tackler, tucks it under. Boy, look at him go. Oh my. 19 yards out. He must have been touched 4 or 5 times, Chris.
Wow, that was impressive.
Watch this. 1 miss. 2 misses. 3 misses. 4 misses. And too late. He's special. Extra point is good again.
Well, he's quick and strong. Someone who's in the weight room quite a bit. Very talented.
His dad used to be the head coach, Carl.
Yep.
He's one of the assistants now. Gets a nice close view of all the plays. Todd Basler, Tom Benninghaus, Ricky Cannon, Tanner Good, Chris Krieger, Jamie Matthews, Caden Mitchell, Carl Nineheis, Mike Nixon, Patrick Chesso, and Trevor Tagle. Head coach Joey O'Brien. Justice in Oregon. Good to see him back there, Chris.
Yep.
Line drive kick. Out of bounds again. It wasn't Oregon. It was Jovan Adamovich, number 24.
Oregon's down on the bench
22.
in front of us, Marty.
Well, why didn't you say something? Oh, that's a tough loss.
There you see him.
Jewel came off with an ankle injury. The trainer is tending to him.
And right next to him is White. I mean, they must have 10 or 11 kids that are hurt.
Keesaw with a quick throw, completion.
There was
Parker Ninneman.
big hit.
That was Marcus's son. Remember Marcus
Yep.
Ninneman?
Watch this hit, Marty. Textbook.
Oh my. Ninneman with the ninth catch, but didn't have any
Nienhuis
time
on
to
the-
get anywhere.
there's
Matter of fact, he
Nienhuis.
lost a yard.
Nienhuis on the play.
Keesaw on the inside handoff, getting through for a few yards. For South was John Orellana.
There you see the play. You got third and chances here. You've got 4 down territory. You have nothing to lose. Down 28-0 here.
Inside handoff and bouncing it to the outside and getting loose, bouncing it to the outside again before he's tackled. Give him a 17-yard gain. I believe that was Orellana.
Biggest play for South. Nienhuis on the stop.
First and 10 for the Redwings. Ball on the 43-yard line in North Territory. Good job by Orellana to bounce it outside. Keesaw keeps it, takes it right up the middle, no gain. North was ready for that one. Second down and 10.
Promising drive here for South.
Yeah, that big run by Orellana gave him a little bit of a spark.
Yeah, into North Territory.
A quick out over the head of the intended receiver, Thone. He was there. Ball just sailed over his head. That was actually not Thone, it was Trent Justice, number 24.
And he would have scored if it would have connected. If they were behind the safeties with Justice's speed, I think that would have worked.
That's the way to do it, though.
Yep.
You know, if you're not going to get a lot of time back there, you got to throw it quick. And we get another timeout. That's going to be Sheboygan South, I believe. Mike Rank going out to talk to the troops. Beautiful night out here, Chris.
It's very nice. We've had a wonderful September. Start October football next week.
Next week we'll be at Sheboygan North when they host Green Bay East. That's on Friday. On Saturday we'll be at Lakeland when they host Benedictine in their homecoming. And then the last couple of weeks of the season, Chris, on October 11th, a little homecoming for me, sort of. We're at KLC. They play Chilton. And then the last game of the regular season, Menasha is at Sheboygan North. Inside handoff to Orellana, and he gets it down inside the 40. Good quick base. Burst by Orellana. Fourth down. Two wide receivers on each side of the formation for South. Keesaw in the backfield. Dropping back, he has time. Lets it go, and it's going to be a diving interception made by North. Perion Palmer with the interception.
Well, nice 3-minute plus drive goes for not for South. That's the kind of drive that I thought South needed to keep North's offense off. Unfortunately, it ends with a turnover. There you
A little
see
bit of
the
a
replay.
wobbler. Great diving catch by Palmer.
This is the second or third time I've seen South guys come out in the field late.
Quick out, not able to make the catch was Nice. Pass was off the mark.
And that's got to be completed there. That's a nice, simple pass. You know, if you're going to compete, you know, you got to make passes like that. And I'm sure Burr wants that one back.
Second down. Bird dropping back, looking, going deep. Out there, making the catch for Sheboygan North. And he's going to go in for the touchdown. Preston Peterson.
Sure about that, Marty?
Number 11.
Is it 11? It is 11. What a play. 74 yards.
So Burr completes the hard one.
It's got a good arm, Marty.
Yep, 74-yarder, Chris. Good call on that. Punches. He's been perfect tonight. That was explosive.
In his hands, out of his hands, in his hands. Gonna be tackled, going through the tackle. 6.
North way up at what was the benchmark for the running clock?
35.
35, and we're at that. Does that start in the first half too?
I'm not sure about that. I believe it does. I believe it does.
I heard, Chris, maybe you even said this last week, when you get to the benchmark of the running clock, in basketball, you can get it to a regular stop and start if you can get the deficit down, but I'm not sure that's the case in football.
I don't believe you can. And you said it last week, Marty, there's so many rules.
Yeah, it's one of the harder tests to take. Short kick is muffed, and scramble for the ball. It squirts out. I think North has it. They do.
I think Olsen got it, Marty.
Max Olsen. We'll see if we can pick it up
replay.
here.
Yeah, it just squirted away from that South receiver. Brown, number 25.
Are you sure? Still a good number.
The clock is
Yeah.
running, Marty.
Yeah, that was Olsen. You're right, Chris, on the recovery. Inside handoff. No, pitch out to the in motion back. And that's Nice again.
I think we're going to get a penalty on North. First penalty on North.
Get the call, holding, North.
I think that's the first penalty on North.
Second one, they had that kickoff. Matter of fact, they had 2 kickoffs out of bounds.
Oh,
or no,
that's right. You are correct. Clock is running. Will run unless there's a score or a change of possession.
1st and 20. Hernandez spinning off one tackler, spinning off another, gets it down to the 25.
And Hernandez is slow to get up. That you don't want to see. He's walking it off, as they say, Marty.
That's what you got to do. Rub dirt on it. Well, that's a baseball term. Ball is spotted on the 26-yard line. Hernandez with a 12-yard gain. Palmer, the wide out to the left. Nine Ice again, slips a couple of tackles and gets in. Does he get in? They're marking him out of bounds at about the 2.
.24-yard carry. Here's the replay. Oh, a little late there, but there you see the official right on the spot.
111 yards for Nine Ice. Burr at the controls. Hernandez behind him. Give to Hernandez. He barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. North had 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. Now they have 3 more here in the second. Another good snap in place, and a very strong kick is good. Again, that's Mikhail Funches.
Sometimes in life, in order to move forward, it helps to look back.
To learn from the pioneers and trailblazers.
To gain inspiration from those who came before us.
To show us what it means to act with empathy and to show that love has no labels.
Join WWE and Love Has No Labels throughout the year in celebrating people from all communities and heritages.
Because when love has no labels,
that's a love we can all fight for.
North High getting ready to kick off. Everybody moves up. North doesn't kick it very deep. Ball's taken. That looks like justice. It's not. But he gets it out over the 30-yard line. That was Jovan Adamovich on the return. On the tackle for North was Perry on Palmer.
Larry, my bad, Larry.
Oregon back in, Chris. That's good to see. And joining him in the backfield is John Orellana. There's a couple of good runners right there. Bad snap, and Oregon has to fall on it. Big loss. All the way back to the 20, 10-yarder.
27.
That gives Oregon now in 7 carries, Chris, a -3 yards. Keeps it, he's not going to get much. Probably a no gainer. We're marking it right at the 20-yard line again.
Yeah. And again, you got 2 big offensive linemen out for South.
Colorado.
Just a tough chore for those kids. Tim Ackley and Logan Anderson, the 2 juniors. Makes it tough.
Oh boy, isn't that right? South has shown some good offensive play, but there's a sack. Making the sack for the Raiders was Ben Basler. Watch him go right up the middle.
Yeah, Benny House was right there too. So a bunch of guys.
Oregon with the loss.
I think they're just going to let the clock run out, and that'll be halftime, Marty.
They are. 7 seconds left. It's been all Sheboygan North in this first half. We'll have some halftime stats for you.
Coach, which way do you want to go?
At halftime, North on top, 42-0.
Coach, someone sit.
Hey, boss. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
Put me to bed, see you in the morning. With the first date, Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it.
You can talk to me.
It's been really, really hard for me.
You are the national parks, and no matter who you are or where you come from, the parks are you too.
We have several Sheboygan Youth football players and coaches in attendance tonight. I want to thank the Sheboygan Youth football coaches who volunteered their time. We wish all of the Sheboygan Youth football players the best of luck this season.
In an election year, our social media feeds can fill up with sensational claims and unfamiliar sources. And in the age of artificial intelligence, it's not hard to make a fake video look like the real deal. With so many tools, tactics, and motivations for spreading false content, we need to be on the lookout for bad actors looking to sway our votes. If you see a damaging post, image, or story about a candidate or issue, make sure to verify whether it's real or not before you share it. Falsehoods spread much faster than facts. Be informed, not misled.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
I'm Belinda, and this is Willard, and we were adopted in 2021. When we first met Todd, he was singing a song, and I was like, wow, look at this kid with the biggest smile, and he has a big heart to match.
The energy you give Todd, you get it back from Todd.
Yeah.
Todd's a joy.
Yes,
Todd
he is.
really is a great joy.
I love him. You and you.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
In the time it takes to play a new album, you can get answers to deep questions like, were all those clubs in your 20s really such a bad thing? Hey, no judgment, but it's possible concerts weren't music to your ears.
1 in 4 people over 20 now have signs of noise-induced hearing loss. So let's see a hearing professional and get those ears checked.
Answers are good. Your moves? Not bad.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
As a dad, every day is a challenge. To make sure that the time that I have, I spend with them. It doesn't matter how tired you are, you have to try and to teach them. When they learn something new, and you can just see in their faces, it's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
Deciding who to vote for is important. There are people, organizations, and foreign adversaries trying to trip us up, manipulate our views, and redirect or even discourage our vote. Whether it's bogus claims designed to stop us from voting or convincing digital fakes trying to sway our opinions, we all need to double-check our facts. Watch out for phrases that frequently accompany political disinformation like, make this go viral, or conspiratorial statements like, the media won't cover this. It's your vote, not theirs. Use it wisely. Be informed, not misled.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff.
That's what white people think.
You alright? It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
It may sound funny, but hearing actually happens in our brains, not our ears. Our ears are like mail carriers that deliver sound, so our brains can figure out what's going on. So what is going on? Well, it's pretty simple. When our ears work better, our brains hear better. And that's a happier thing. Like Happy Dance Happier.
Hearing loss puts you at greater risk for dementia. So see a hearing professional and let's get those ears checked.
In the society that we were brought up in, it's very hard on little black boys. You have to navigate feelings and emotions so the world don't get you.
Sometimes when I cry, I won't know how I'm feeling or why I'm crying.
I just grew up never feeling like it was okay to cry.
Yeah.
And so he really forced me to have to reconnect with the kid that didn't get to cry.
That's beautiful.
We don't cry. We gon' take our piece of the
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Oh man, I can't believe I'm missing this. Okay, Grandma. I see you.
Don't get stuck at home with the flu. A flu shot is the best way to prevent the flu and its potentially serious complications. It keeps you, your community, and loved ones protected. Don't get flu FOMO. Learn more at getmyflushot.org.
Is it time yet?
It's time.
Fun start time for dinner.
Oh, it's really
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
You crank it and the beat just moves you right down the hallway. Why not? It doesn't hurt anyone. But listening too long and too loud can actually hurt your hearing. Excessive volume in earbuds, stadiums, and at concerts, even loud machinery, can damage hearing in just 15 minutes.
1 in 5 people 12 years and older now has some kind of hearing loss. So see a hearing professional and let's get those ears checked and boogie on.
We're back at South High School where North is warming up. South has not returned to the field. The halftime stats, Chris, reflect the score. It's 42-0. North has rolled up 273 yards. 199 of those have been on the ground. South, 11 yards rushing, no yards passing, 11 total yards for the first half.
Yeah, kind of disappointing, Marty. Just too much North today, and we're looking down the road next week. South has to play Notre Dame, and oh boy, that's going to be another one. And again,
matchup.
it's just, you look at a couple more South kids got hurt tonight too.
It would be a tough matchup if they had all their players healthy. Then you got to go there and play with 7 or 8 of your starters out. It's very, very difficult. In that first half, North had their 199 yards rushing, Chris, only 17 carries.
Yeah, and it's going to be a quick second half. Running clock. We'll stop, as we've mentioned before, for change of possession and scores.
We should have had this figured out before we came back, but that averages out to 11.7 yards a carry.
And it seemed more, Marty.
And North is averaging 74 yards on every completion. one for 3.
Well, you can look at it too as
there you see South getting warmed up. Sometimes in cases like that, they'll put 3 minutes on the clock. They haven't done that yet. Hopefully
yeah, they did.
They already did?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Scott, why don't you take us out to about a minute break? We'll get back here about 15 seconds before the start of the second half.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Good.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because I felt like a failure. And then I realized, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Back at South High School, where there you see the Sheboygan North Golden Raiders walking back to their bench.
Hey,
on this side, we have South coming to their sideline.
Yeah, I was just going to mention, Marty, you look at the north side, they have a lot of kids out for football. And that wasn't the case too long ago. I think this change of conferences kind of made a difference a little bit. And but you get Coach O'Brien and staff are getting the kids to play. And not only that, the soccer team in North I saw was ranked 10th in state as well. So a lot of success for their North athletics this fall.
Talking to Tagle before the game, he said how they were criticized for the offense they ran, but they've got it squared away. The other thing he said, watch number 21. He's pretty special, and that's been the case.
He is quite special. Here we go.
Yeah. North will receive this second half kickoff. And the ball goes out of bounds.
For the third time today. North had the ball 6 times, scored every time. 2 South turnovers and 4 punts. We'll see what North comes out with here in the second half.
Hey, Chris, I need On the penalty side for North, I got them for 2. They must have had one more than that, don't you think? 2 or 3? That was
only
it?
had 2.
Okay, good. I'm right again.
Correct.
Check out the North players.
What's going on here?
Evan Nickerson is in there. David Trapinski, I believe, is one of the linemen. Sam Olson. Max Olson.
What the heck?
And we got a penalty on North. Wonder what that's all about. Well, put it down as unsportsmanlike and a 15-yard penalty. 3rd penalty on North.
Well, it was a penalty on South first, so it must have been a post.
Yeah, maybe
Penalty.
somebody talking too much. Another flag down. On the carry was Sam Olson.
Here you see it. They're going to get a penalty right there.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to go on Trenton Debig.
Yep. Dad was a Southsider.
Yeah, Jim. Really good golfer, too. Ball spotted all the way back to the 12-yard line. And whistle. Illegal procedure on North. Chris, you know that's what's going to happen when you get the substitutes in there.
You don't have substitutes in, no, Marty. There's some, but you still got Nienhuis out there. Olson's out there. I'm not so
Both
sure.
Olsons are out there.
Yep.
Inside handoff. Good run up the middle.
Now, I know,
Hernandez on the carry.
Yeah, I know a week ago, Olson asking for some trainer because another South player is down. You know, I know a week ago we had the same situation for the Oshkosh North, but the second half, Oshkosh North came in with all their subs. Sheboygan North still has all their guys there, and you don't want anything to happen to one of those guys.
2nd and 11. Sam Olson on the carry. Gets it close to a first down. It's about a 7-yard pickup.
There's a South player coming out again. I think that was Mendez.
He's a good defensive player too. He's one of the leaders in tackles.
Here he is.
Third down and about 5. Pitch back. Not much running room. Nienhuis cuts it back. He gets it out to about the 27. Picks up 2 yards.
Penalties cost North this time, and another South player down.
Holy cow. This is unbelievable.
And I think this is Guadalupe, their big offensive lineman as well.
Oh, man. Hate to see that. Scott, why don't you take us to a break and come back in a minute or so?
made thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. So if you want to talk to your kids, you have to get it trending.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Let's go.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Hey, honey. We thought we'd try something new.
Family art hour. What do you think?
You got jokes. You're funny.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
North is lined up to run the play. It's going to be a punt since it's 4th down. Out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Yeah, they're going to mark it right there. South will get it back. Geo Oregon looking to come out with the group. Talking with, I believe that's Mike Rank. Justice out there. Also out there is Antoine Scott. Two wide receivers, left and right. Side is going nowhere. It's going to be a loss. That was Oregon.
Jackson Merrill, I believe, on the stop. Big number.
Loss of a yard on the play.
Or was it? I'm not sure. I'm second guessing myself here.
Hey, that's all right. I usually do it for you. Good snap, and then it's fumble, and Oregon is going to fall on it, and it's going to be back near the 35-yard line. Ay, ay, ay. Can't even take a snap, Chris. David Martinez out there playing one of the guard spots. Pardon me, that was Keesaw. Quick out, nice catch. Rolling down the sidelines before he steps out of bounds is Trenton Justice. A little bit of spark in the offense there, Chris.
That was a nice little route there. Right across the middle. Thomas on the stop.
16-yard pickup on the play. Fourth and four. And receiver went in, the pass went out, and it goes incomplete.
Here you'll see it, it's just as Marty said.
There may be some keys that they have on what to do, like if the defender's inside of you, you go out. If he's outside of you, you go in. And North takes over at the 49-yard line. Late to the party is Nine-Ice.
Now they got some subs in there, Marty, a few, so... Oh, no, they don't. They still got Nienhuis and Olsen.
Yeah. Fabian Bratz was going to check in, number 20.
Got all their big backs in there yet, Marty.
Get some building supplies and our good friends at Sheboygan Discount Warehouse. We thank them for their support of South.
The only time the clock stops now is because of timeouts, right? Or when they line up for the kickoff after a touchdown.
Change of possession.
Okay.
Scores. Timeouts.
Try to get some of these numbers that come in. Jackson Lehman. Number 60 is in the line. Wide receiver is Bratz on this side. Inside handoff, the running back gets plowed back. It's going to be a no gain. I didn't catch
that was
who
Hernandez.
What number was he?
6.
Oh, that Hernandez. Give him 9 carries for 60 yards for Hernandez so far. Sam Olsen. Handoff, not much going there. Gets it into South territory.
Aaron Bayona, one of my former students, carrying the ball there.
Third down and 8. Fumble.
South got it.
Olsen on the fumble. Recovery.
Field position.
Up here on the microphones, I've let our watch game issues up here. Handoff inside. Good push by the Southsiders. Get a nice gain.
Winding down to about 2 minutes left in the third. Best starting field position for South today.
5-yard pickup makes it 2nd and 5. Cutting back and breaking a couple of tackles is the South quarterback.
Watch this move by Oregon.
Nope.
No, not Oregon. I think it's Decker.
Austin Decker.
Good run.
Yeah, 9-yarder. Fumble.
Feet left before he.
Yeah, Decker again. After that nice gain, now he has to suffer a 5-yard loss on the fumble.
He threw some passes last week. He's got a pretty good arm. 4 for 7 on the year.
2 wide receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Pass right down the middle is dropped. Right in the hands of the intended receiver, Justice, but he's not able to hang on. Hey, Chris, Austin Decker's 38 is kind of an interesting number for a quarterback. Third down and 15. Pass is deep, way over the head of the intended receiver. It's going to be the end of the quarter right now. At the end of 3 quarters of play, all North.
Man, it's lonely. Like, going through life lonely.
There is the therapeutic aspect of music, just expressing how you feel. I'm going to talk to Howie about his feelings, make it into a song.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable. The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kitchen now.
Fourth down and about 15 for South. A little bit of a reverse. Justice has it. He picks up a block but makes the wrong cut. He should have went inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside and wound up got tackled for not much of a gain.
Yeah, Joshua Grauman there on a stop. Good open field tackle by that young man.
Yeah. The block was pushing the defender towards the sideline, then you got to cut up the field. It's going to be first 10 for North. The ball is spotted on the 35-yard line. Like Sam Olson still in the backfield.
Yeah, now we got some new backs back there.
Fake handoff. Olson with a good fake. He's got an opening. He's going to run it for a first down out to the 46. Give him an 11-yard gain. Nice play, good fake. Olson has 3 carries for 18 yards. Wide receivers left and right. Inside handoff. Not much going there for the running back. Looked like that was
Hightower.
We'll give him a yard on the play. Back in motion the last 2 times was Anthony Lee, number 3. Reverse handoff, and the running back has a big opening. He puts his head down and barrels over a couple of tacklers.
But they
nice
threw flags at Yang there, so
that
it's going to be
Hightower
coming
again.
back. When the flag gets thrown at your feet, that means you're the guilty party.
Oops. Another penalty on North. Boy, wipes out an excellent run by Cade Hightower. I think Hightower gets to about 10 yards because it's a spot foul, right, Chris?
Yep.
Fake. Olsen keeps it, and he's going to get stopped for no gain.
That was not the right decision. Sullivan was there, chose to keep it.
Fake handoff, pitch it.
I mean, you see the two black shirts, so you gotta. It's right
That means
there,
get rid of the ball.
Yep.
Why get crunched? There, you get a little reverse and another fumble. That's not good football by North. I don't know if the blame is on Olsen or Hightower, but...
no, Landon Berry Street, one of my former students.
Oh, no. Good thing he doesn't have you anymore, otherwise you'd be yelling at him on Monday.
Got to take advantage of your opportunities.
Well, you know, Chris, it's not just the opportunity, it's the chances you have to run plays with your teammates. You don't get game action like this very often. Antoine Scott and Parker Ninneman are wide right. Parker has a catch in the game. Decker, flag goes down right away. And tackled on the play was Leighton Hamilton. Leighton's dad, Leroy, was up in the booth during the halftime.
Yep, just a freshman.
Penalty is illegal procedure on South. It's going to be first and 15. MJ Bassett, number 58, in the line. Justice in motion. Decker's quick pass is out to Justice, but three Raiders are there to make the stop. Pickup of 2 yards on the play.
I think that was Grauman again with that nice tackle.
Justice with 3 catches, Chris, on the night. Coming into the ball game, I don't have any. Yeah, he did have no catches, actually. That was his first. These are his first catches of the season. Third down and 12. Decker looking, he's being flushed out of the pocket. Nice catch. Down to the 31-yard line. Decker's pass to Ninneman. Good play. Justice, a good job of scrambling out of the pocket. Ninneman's second catch of the ball game. Decker looking out, throws it right to the defense. We got a flag on the play. We'll have to see what happens with that. But making the interception for North was Joshua Grauman. Ball was thrown right to him. Let's check the flag. It's going to be holding. It's going to be declined. North will keep it on an INT. It's going to be 1st and 10 North. Now they're in great field position at the 35-yard line. Inside handoff. No. Handoff to the second back through and racing to the end zone and getting in there for North was Landon Barry Street, one of Chris's former students. It's some good blocking right at the point of attack, and then he outraced the defenders. "35-yard run for a touchdown by Street, Barry Street. Chris has stepped out of the booth. He's going to go down to do some interviews. Then we'll come back to me and we'll wrap this game up. Kick to the uprights is good. And that makes it 49-0. Well, exciting run for Barry Street. Something he won't forget. That's the kind of thing that North can do to you. They run that ball up to up the middle, and before you know it, you got a big play. They've had 12-yard touchdown, 14 yards, 19 yards, 74 yards, and this 35-yard run. So big plays for North on the night. And South decimated with injuries, just not able to keep up with the Northsiders in this ball game. I don't know if Richard, can you get a shot of the North High fan section? It's pretty full over there. A lot of fans for North coming to the south side for this ball game. Left-footed kicker gets a good bounce, but picked up by the return man. And diving forward was Alex Cruz, Leighton Hamilton diving forward. 1st and 10 for the Redwings at the 25-yard line. Jovan Adamovich in the backfield with Decker. Wide receivers, 2 of them to the left and the right. Justice in the slot on the left. Adamovich spins off a one tackler, spins off another, off a third, and he gets it all the way out to the 47-yard line. Oh boy, what a play, 22 yards. Longest play of the night for the Southsiders, and what a play it was. Decker again. This time he pitches it out to the running back, and he cuts the corner. He could go. He's all the way down inside the 10 and knocked out of bounds around the 5-yard line. Making that long run was Jovan Adamovich. Showing good speed. 35-yard gain. The new longest play for South tonight. Decker gets it down inside the 10. The ball was spotted out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. I thought they got a little further than that. Decker picks up 7. Making the tackle at the bottom of the pile was Hudson O'Brien. Play around the right side of the line. Adamovich again on the carry. Picks up a couple. Up the middle. Is he going to get in? Yes. Touchdown. South on the board. Getting the touchdown for the Red Wings was their quarterback, Austin Decker. Watch that right up the middle. Good play. 11-yard run for Decker and a touchdown. I know it's a devastating loss. I mean, they're getting killed, but boy, what a way to end it with a touchdown, breaking the shutout. Good job by the Red Wings to hang in there and drive the ball down the field. And they didn't have enough players out there to attempt the extra point. I don't know if you're on the team or not. Justice is going to attempt the extra point. Doing the holding is Ninneman. Good snap, good placement. Kick is no good. Goes underneath the crossbar. But South is on the board with 7.4 seconds left in the game. 11-yard run for the touchdown. North is going to move to 5-1, 3-1 in conference. South is going to drop to 1-5 and 1-3 in conference, and North putting themselves in great position to make the playoffs. They need a win next week, which in my opinion they should be able to get. They play Green Bay East, who is winless in conference play. South beat them early in the year when they had all their players. South is going to have a tough go of it if any of the players that got hurt tonight are out for any length of time. Little pop-up kick. South has a chance to recover it. They don't. North has it. Clock is going to run out. That's going to be the last play of the game. Our final score, North 49, South 6. Don't go too far from your monitors. Chris is going to have some interviews, and then I'll wrap it up from up here.
It may sound funny, but hearing actually happens in our brains, not our ears. Our ears are like mail carriers that deliver sound, so our brains can figure out what's going on. So what is going on? Well, it's pretty simple. When our ears work better, our brains hear better. And that's a happier thing. Like Happy Dance, happier.
Hearing loss puts you at greater risk for dementia. So see a hearing professional and let's get those ears checked.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
If anyone knows the joy of rescuing animals, it's me. Just ask my rescues, who are all very important members of my family. Your life can also be forever changed by adopting a shelter pet. And it's not just about the happiness your pet gets from finding a loving home, but that which you'll get from bringing them into your life. The heroes at American Humane have been helping animals for more than 140 years. You can learn more at AmericanHumane.org.
There is a road laid out for me.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and walk.
My name is Teresa Barber. I was in the United States Navy and I served overseas in the Middle East and Africa. Early on in my career, I had a commander that taught our suicide prevention training on a Friday afternoon, and the very next day he took his own life. 90% of suicide attempts involving a gun are fatal. You don't know how much somebody can hide what's going on inside their head. Store your guns securely. Help stop suicide.
Today, we face an unprecedented crisis. Tens of millions of refugees have been forced from their homes. But you can make a difference. Turn disruption and despair to hope and opportunity. Even small amounts make a big difference. Provide shelter, support, or jobs in your community. The more we understand, the greater sense of belonging we create. Act now. Visit supportcrisisrelief.org.
We're back here with two North Raiders here. Petey, nice job tonight. Team effort, both offensively and defensively. You dominated the game tonight.
Yeah, credit to the O-line, our running backs like Vince, both our quarterbacks and our defense.
You know, and you got a lot of guys that have bought into North football. I mean, you got a big group of guys here. All the hard work has really paid off.
It has. Ever since the first day of the off season, we've been lifting. We've had 5:45 practices. Yeah.
And winning football games. It's got to be fun.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, and it seems like, you know, again, you're in a place, obviously the conference championship's not out of the realm, but you did lose to Notre Dame, but second place is possible.
Yes, and I think we have it.
Congratulations to you. Oh, by the way, what do you think of these North-South games?
I like them. I've been playing since 5th grade, so I've been playing against some of these guys for a long time.
Well, congratulations. Hey, what was the plan tonight on defense? You guys really stuffed them in that first half.
Yeah, the plan was the same as always, just stop them, go as hard as we can on every play, and we got the best defense, around. So all 11 guys just play to the ball.
Exactly. You seem to really swarm to the ball. You guys seem to be really quick, and I mean, they're Oregon. That kid can run a little bit, but you just boxed it up. It seemed like you had 9 guys in the box, and everybody was there. There always seemed to be 3 or 4 white shirts.
That's just how we practice. We practice hard. We practice fast. It translates to the game. Practice how you play. That's how we run things.
Obviously, you lost your starting quarterback, but you had 2 guys that stepped up. You didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, they did phenomenal. They picked it up right where they left off last year. It sucks not having our starting quarterback, but I think they stepped up to the occasion. So.
Yeah, and again, looking at your stats for your team, you guys run the football quite well. Those offensive linemen do a pretty nice job for you.
Yeah, 100%. The O-line is undoubtedly the best in the state. They just know the rules. Triple option, they just climb to linebacker. They kick them out, and the gaps are wide open. So credit to them, 100%.
I'm going to ask you the same question. These North-South games kind of special?
They've been so special. This being our last one, it's emotional. I've loved it. We played with these guys too, 5th grade. We had a combined team. and it being the last one is just very special.
Now, we're going to be with you next week and in a couple weeks to follow you down the road to the end of the playoffs. So, gentlemen, have a good week of practice, and we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. With that, we're going to send it back to Marty.
Great job on the interview, Chris. Congratulations to North and those two students. They both were excellent in the interview. Vince, number 21, had 8 carries for 113 yards.
Thank you.
And Preston Peterson, number 11, had the lone catch of the night for the Raiders. They only chucked it up there 3 times. And he caught a long one, a 74-yard touchdown. That was the longest play of the game. Some stats for tonight. North finished the night with 352 total yards. 278 of those came on the ground. South finished with 109 yards, had 78 yards rushing and 30 yards passing on 5 for 12. The other thing that hurt the Southsiders were the 2 interceptions. But with that, North a winner, 49-6. Our next game will be next Friday when we go over to Sheboygan North. They'll be playing Green Bay East in their homecoming game. And then the next day, October 5th on Saturday, we'll be at Lakeland when they play Benedictine in their homecoming. For the crew, Richard and Greg and Scott in the truck along with Eric. And for Chris, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.
Bryce, you got me one? Got you what? Man out. Jay, tell your brother. Give me a cookie. Damn it, Jay.